Hello, welcome to Wildlife World, where the wild world is alive with every breath of nature. Join in the breathtaking battles, witness the fierce survival instinct, and feel the pristine, majestic beauty that you have never seen before. On the parched land under the blazing sun, two opposite creatures were preparing for their fateful moment. The majestic and cold King Cobra slithered towards the small but prickly hedgehog. Both were silent, but the atmosphere was vibrating with the instinct of survival. The first attack was fired. The snake darted forward like a bolt of lightning, its body twisting in the golden dust. But the hedgehog immediately coiled itself, its armor springing up, stopping the predator. A battle of speed and defense began. Amidst the blazing sunset, the cobra lunged forward with a series of attacks, lightning fast in the hot wind. But the porcupine did not retreat. It spun around and counterattacked fiercely, its sharp spine standing straight up, charging straight at its attacker. The two were entangled in a dust storm and a fierce survival instinct. The ground shook as they charged. The snake squeezed hard, trying to crush its opponent, but the porcupine countered with sharp spines. Every move was a test of instinct, strength, and will to survive. Hello, this is Wildlife World, where the wild world comes to life like never before. Explore thrilling encounters, dramatic survival moments, and the raw beauty of nature. Amidst the scorched African seagrass, a fateful encounter is taking place. The secretary bird, a symbol of speed and precision, meets the King Cobra, the ruler of darkness. Two predators, two worlds, entering a land where only one can survive. The snake struck like lightning, wrapping around its opponent's legs. The secretary bird spun, its wings stirring up dust, counterattacking with a deadly peck. Dust flew up, and the blazing sunlight reflected off every scale and feather, creating a chaotic yet powerful scene. The golden dust flew everywhere. The two enemies spun around like a storm. Snakes rushed forward, birds counterattacked. Each kick and swing echoed with a dry, whistling wind. In the fiery sunset, this was no longer a match, but a test of the limits of speed, strength, and will. The two stopped in the middle of a silent sea of dust, a breath, a move, and then the final, explosive attack. When the dust cleared, only one creature stood tall, a symbol of strength. Under the blazing sun of the African savannah, where every creature must fight to survive, a giant king cobra glides silently through the brittle grass. Its sharp eyes scan the landscape, unaware that a lone, fearless mongoose has locked onto the intruder. Small yet determined, the mongoose creeps closer, muscles coiled like a spring, ready for a life or death challenge. The cobra rises high, hood spread wide, preparing to unleash its deadly strike. In a heartbeat, predator and challenger clash. Each snap and dodge a stunning display of instinct and precision. This is far more than a simple duel between hunter and prey. It is a vivid testament to the wild's unyielding will to survive. Hello, this is Wildlife World, a channel dedicated to wildlife enthusiasts. Explore the strange battles, legendary predators, and hidden secrets of nature. On the golden grasslands, two predators are closing in. On one side is the porcupine, a strong natural armor. On the other side is the cobra, a ruler with a cold gaze like steel. Things are about to explode. The cobra rushed out of the grass, its speed like a bolt of lightning. The porcupine reacted instantly, raising all its sharp spines. The sound of the earth shattering rang out, the first collision between the two unyielding creatures. The snake's tight grip seemed to have restrained its opponent, but the hedgehog spun, transforming its body into a storm of spikes. The screeching, the crashing of earth, all combined into a wild and fierce music that only nature could create. smoke cleared. The snake retreated slowly into the fading light, while the porcupine stood firm in the middle of the savannah. There were no winners, only creatures continuing their journey of survival. Another lesson from the wild.